No more gambling, just systematic upgrading. Find the purple line support, that's a discount, kid. Paying all your monthly bills, that's the knowledge I give.
If you're holding 200 shares of Qbts, then I think you are fine. I think you are doing fantastic. You're buying so cheap. It's up at 1472 right now. Let me see. 1472. Oh crap, dude, it's at 14. Wow. No. If this thing breaks, if the market rips tomorrow, this could easily move like 20%. It could easily move like another $4, like to 17, 18. Then from there it would go back to 20, and then from there to 22. So when the market turns bullish, we're gonna move like we're gonna move like 10-20%. Like it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, those are the levels to look out for. Look out tomorrow, and for the next few weeks, look out for 18, then 2022. Then from there, if it goes above the purple line, that means we're finally turning this ship around and can go to 30, then previous highs at 46 and beyond. Like, that's how cheap we are. We're so cheap, so discounted, that we are so far away from highs. We are so far away even from the purple line. The purple line right now is sitting at the purple line. You know what's funny? The purple line and the white line on Qbts, they're literally almost touching one another. Like right here, they're both sitting at around $22. So if you use the white line and the purple line as a magnet, and you use that as your sell target, I mean, that's not, from where it is right now, you bought at 14. So from 14 to the purple line or the white line, that's a 60% move. Like, that's, if you use that as like a magnet, as a sell target, you're about to make 50 to 60%. Depends on how much you're looking to make. You can also just flip it on the way up as it keeps going higher, right? So it's up to you how you want to play it. But I like Qbts, Qbt, all those other ones. They're all going to move together. As you can see right now in the stock market, everything's doing what in after hours? Everything's just running up together. So, like I said, it's hard to lose in a bull market. Yeah, weekly time frame holding up at purple line on the weekly. Weekly time frame, look for the white line to cross the yellow line on the MACD signal. When every time that happens, it usually leads to a bull run. We're so oversold on the weekly time frame as well. Look at that. The RSI is sitting at 18. Is it sitting at 18 on the weekly? Wow. It is so oversold. The RSI is at 18. Wow, that is oversold as hell on the weekly. Might be headed towards our first green month. We'll see. Quarterly time frame, every time we've had a red quarter, usually followed by some kind of green, so take that as you will. That's a higher time frame pattern. And yearly time frame, I can't take much away from it, but yeah. So Qbts, I don't know if I talked about that one yesterday, maybe I did, but let me look at the revenues. I know IonQ and Rigetti, but I don't know Qbts as well. Let me check. Queen's Gambit, Qbts stock, Trading View Financials. Yeah, if you're buying quantum stocks right now, you're basically smart because nobody wants them right now. All people are so focused on oil and gold and silver and all this other crap that people forget. Like, wait, there's quantum stocks. Like, wait a minute. Those are still around. And that's when you want to take advantage. That's when you want to come out like a cobra from your hole and or a snake. You just come out and you snap up those cheapies. The revenues actually don't look bad. Whoa, I was expecting some terrible revenues from Qbts, but 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 8.83 million, 24 million. Had a nice 178% jump from 2024 to 2025. Quarterly time frame, looks like the revenues are still going up. But it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, they're going to move up together. Balance sheet, wow, they have a really great balance sheet. Their total assets, I rarely talk about the balance sheet, but I wanted to look at the balance sheet here. The total assets is 915 million. They have a hell of a lot of assets. And their liabilities are only 63 million. So, probably getting a lot of investment from the outside, if you know what I mean. That's at least what I would think. So yeah, Qbts here looking like a buy, along with all the other quantum stocks. And my sell targets long term, like I said, 30, 50, and then possibly 80. I mean, quantum stocks go up over the long term. And let me just show you that here. I just want to show you this, the quantum ETF, right? Remember, you can keep track of the whole sector, the whole quantum sector, by looking at QTUM, the quantum ETF. You go to the quarterly time frame. What do you see? Right? The quantum sector as a whole, over the long term, it just keeps going higher. So any dips are nothing more than opportunity. So there you go. If you don't want to pick stocks, you can literally just buy the quantum ETF, and that way you get exposure to the whole sector. And I mean, it just keeps going up over the long term. If you buy the quantum ETF, I think it's going to go to 200. So there's about like 80% plus return. If you're looking to hold something long term without picking stocks and just want exposure to the full sector, it would be a safe way to play quantum. A very safe way. Right? Because if Qbts dies off, like it just goes to zero, you're gonna be fine, because they'll just rebalance and get rid of it. So yeah, it's like super safe, but also that means less return compared to the actual underlying stock picks. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on Qbts.